Hello everybody, my name is Michael and I'll be your host tonight. Before we get started, I need to mention that this video is for educational purposes and not financial advice. These methods is what I use to avoid scams and how to research the projects I select. Let's get started. Fake projects and fake tokens, fake NFTs, phishing scams, these are all problems in the crypto market today. And the first step to make sure that you won't get scammed is grabbing your information from official sources. This is the SafePal sitemap. This will redirect you to all the official sources of SafePal, from different social media channels to the official website. So when you're researching your projects, always grab it from the main source. Now I'm going to open up my extension wallet, have it opened up here, and I want to address some scam tokens. That's what we're going to talk about first. Specifically this Space Pi and this DD Bet20. These are not reliable projects, and I wouldn't interact with these tokens in any way. Why? There's a high probability if I try to trade this 500,000 Space Pi token that they're gonna steal all the money that's in this wallet. And you ask, how? When you interact with scam tokens or fake projects, they can have malicious smart contracts. When you sign a transaction, you're basically giving permission to SpacePi to have access to all your wallet. And that's how you can get your money stolen. Now, you may ask, well, how do I verify, this token if it's a good or bad project? And well, first of all, I didn't participate in any airdrops or anything that would result in getting this 500,000 Space Pi. I didn't buy it. I didn't get it as a gift. I didn't get it from an airdrop from a different project. So this money was just dropped into my wallet. And this is known for as a dust attack. And this is meant to see if you have an active account to try to steal your money. Now, you may ask, well, if I search up this token on CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, this coin is there. So why do you have issues with this token? Well, let me tell you why. SafePal in itself, for the prices, right, you see, well, it's 500,000 of this token in my wallet. And there is a price listed on CoinGecko. And this is a great resource to track coins. So you may ask, well, why do you think it's a bad project or a project you wouldn't invest in? Well, there's different factors. And the biggest one is, if you scroll down, you're going to look at, well, what is happening over the last few months, right? You got your price, your high and low, your trading volume. So first thing I would look at is actually the trading volume. So it does say it's about 300,000 on trading volume, which isn't actually bad at all. Generally, under 50,000 in the 24-hour trading volume, I will never touch anything lower than that. But the key thing is this: market cap, fully diluted valuation, circling supply. They're all question marks. Why? Because CoinGecko does not verify this coin. They don't recognize it as a project that is worth knowing, essentially. So they have it on the website, but there's no rank, and the information is not accurate. So you look on SpacePi and CoinMarketCap, and look, they even have a warning here. This is not verified by CoinMarketCap. This is according to the project. So for CoinGecko, the project didn't even provide any information. For CoinMarketCap, this is just a self-proclaimed thing saying, hey, this coin is worth this much, right? This is the information, right? So then that's why it has a rank here, but not here. And that brings to another point. SafePal gets their prices from Binance Exchange and from CoinGecko. So when you don't have an accurate price on CoinGecko, it's not going to register in the SafePal wallet. So you might say, well, there's more information on CoinMarketCap. Why is the price not showing? You have to check CoinGecko first. So if you're seeing any question marks, or you don't even see the coin at all, then it's not going to show the proper evaluation of the token in your wallet. So that's why I personally believe SafePal BEP20 is not a token I would invest in. It would be extremely risky, or it might not also be considered a, maybe a rug pull or whatever. I can't verify it. There, when you search it up, there is some positive information, right? If you look here, it says, SafePal to the moon now, right? There is positive comments on it, so it may not be a totally bad token per se, right? The project team itself may not have bad intentions, but based on these warnings, these self-reported information, it's not something I would personally invest in. So let's also go into the other token, DD-BEP20. If you look it up, it's not even show up in Google. You look it up in CoinGecko, it's not there. It doesn't exist. You might have, these are your options, and it's not Dodge Dragon. So that's how you know this is definitely a pure fake token. So this one, you may argue this could be a legit project, but just extremely small, and the risk will be extremely high. While this token here of the 0.009, 100% do not interact with it. And you might ask, well, how do I remove this? So as you can see, I have my wallet. This was actually made in my SafePal software wallet, and I imported it to my extension wallet. I'm gonna exit back, and then you click on the three dots, and you click on Manage Coins. You can determine, now I don't want to show this DD coin anymore. I don't want to show Solana. I don't want to show this, right? And I go back, and now it's removed. My wallet doesn't show those tokens anymore. A legit coin like SafePal, SFP, we're ranked 450. You can see all of the information about SafePal here. And you can see our market cap, our trading volume of 4 million, total circulation supply. And then when you look at CoinMarketCap, it's also reported. So if you could see, this information is not exact. You have on CoinGecko, it's at 4 million daily trading volume, but on CoinMarketCap, it shows 6 million. This is just how quickly both websites grab the data from. And they grab this data from the blockchain itself. But what's important is this blue check here. So the SafePal doesn't have this blue check because it's actually verified by CoinMarketCap. All this information is deemed accurate to the website. And, on here you have the ranking under 400, while CoinGecko has it above 400. And that's why it's important to compare different websites. These two are my personal favorites, and you have to look at both. You can't just rely on one source to verify if a project is good or bad, because even though it's the same project, the information is different. So let's now look at some phishing scams you may experience. So here on Twitter, this is on the Twitter main account, and someone made a comment. As you can see, it's just saying, oh, Elon Musk is giving away lots of money, for no reason at all. Oh, look at this blue check. Definitely not photoshopped. The English is spelled awful. Thanks a million. That's what it's supposed to say. And you can see the colors of the blue checks are different. Look at this website, Tesla promotion dot total mess. And generally this is going to follow with additional bots underneath. So you have Emily Miller is the ID, but the Twitter ID is this long number. And then this person saying, thank you, right? 100%. These are bot accounts, scam accounts, wanting you to click on this link and trying to get your wallet information, your seed information. Or another one too is you're going to have, SafePal support, click on this form, and redirects you not to the SafePal website, some made up website, or they'll be like, submit your seed phrase. That just doesn't work. And right here, you go to Instagram, same issue. So this is a SafePal support person on Instagram, and this was a very recent time. Look at this. SafePal support old SafePal logo, messaging people because they might have posted a comment on the official SafePal Instagram account, and they're just saying crazy things like, "Oh, you have to do verification with Trust Wallet." SafePal and Trust Wallet are completely different things. All right, look at this forms and just some random letters. This is not legit. These are very common phishing scams, and they also exist on Reddit too. So we can search up Reddit, and I'm going here. Nope. Let's see. Let's go to my chats. So we load our chats. Hi, have you been able to withdraw USDT from your SafePal? Yep, no problem here. All right, I thought you needed Tron for your gas fee. I never made this request. There was a comment, a user was asking a question, I answered it, and the scammer's like, "Oh, did you have any issues?" And you could just look all these issues here, right? Have you tried to synchronize and revalidate your SafePal through WebDApp Validator on the server extension? What? That is complete nonsense. This is terrible English. It's not relevant to SafePal at all. And watch out for these scammers. If I said, "Oh, I need help," they probably would have asked for a link. And, personally, I just respond to it for fun because I always just kind of see what type of scams or what type of angles people are trying to do every once in a while. So personally, I don't recommend wasting your time answering to those users, but I just do it for research purposes. Exit out of that, exit out of this. Okay, so now let's talk about NFTs. This is actually considered the most popular project that's in trending over the last 24 hours. And you can see the total amount of ETH is quite a bit. And now let's look at this Glow project. Can you spot the difference between the two? All right. So the difference is this is blue checked. That means this account has been verified and means that it garners a lot of interest on OpenSea. So OpenSea said, yeah, this is a good project to blue check. And you can see the different volumes, how many unique owners, what is the floor price. And yeah, this is a legit project that recently just came out. And this is the creator fee. So if you buy or sell, that's the additional fee you have to pay. And when it's created, so July of this year. So it's only a few months old at this point with a collection of 5,000. So out of 5,000 items, you have 25% is unique owners, so individual owners of this 5,000, if you want to calculate that. So now let's look at this NFT here. This was created March 21st, and only one owner with the floor price of 1 and total ETH 0. So this is a project that was listed on OpenSea, but never sold anything. So if you would make a purchase through your OpenSea account, there is a high probability that they can steal your money. Or a more likely scenario that this OpenSea project, this NFT project, has been abandoned. So you go look at your NFTs, you can click on which chains, and then you're also able to manage your NFTs. So it's the same concept as the coins, but with the coins, you can also sort by value or by the amount of coins you have. Right? So, by the amount, the space pie is going to be number 1. Right? So generally, I like to go by value. And this feature, again, is also available for the NFTs to manage. If I had any in this wallet, you're able to add or hide it. To recap, how to protect yourself from all these scams, from the scammers trying to take your money, is always go to the official sources of the project. So SafePal, you got the official website, safepal.com. Look at the quality of the project's website. If it's a good website, that means they invested a lot of time and effort to get that running. And then also look at their Twitter account. Twitter is the biggest space for crypto. Any Twitter account that's going to be blue checked means that they have a valuable opinion on the platform, that people recognize as a significant brand that people are listening to and following. So this is another way you could check on how good a project is. Go search on Twitter, see what their fan base is, how many followers, what the type of content they're posting, and you can get a real understanding of what a good or bad project is. Just for security purposes, what you do to protect yourself is never store your words on your computer, never take a picture of your seed phrase, never screenshot it on your phone or leave it on your phone notepad. You always write down this on a piece of paper, and you store this piece of paper in a secure location and a place where it won't be damaged. If you damage your paper and you're unable to recover your wallet, then a solution to this, you can get the SafePal Cipher. It's a metal device that you can manually put in your seed phrase in there, and that this device is not breaking. It's not going to get burned by fire or acid or by liquid. It's a lot more secure than a piece of paper. So that is an alternative. And never insert your seed phrase on any websites, any forms, any Google forms, or anything like that. Wallet companies are not asking for this information. The only time you're going to be importing your seed phrase is when you're putting it inside a wallet to recover your previous wallet, or when you're creating your wallet, you're getting your phrase generated, and then ideally you don't even have to touch it ever again. But never to go on a website for like a cool NFT project, or for this cool airdrop, or, oh, we have a problem, submit your seed phrase in so we can get access and help you. Those are scams. Don't do it. That's it for today. I hope you find this information useful, and see you next time.